we got some Trey Songz, and I kind of wanted to talk about him just because I've done a very small amount of R&B and that sort of thing. So you should know this man if you've listened to R&B and more pop sounding records or even some commercial rap, because he's usually featured on a rap song that is for hooking up with someone. A little sick, but um, yeah, I'm just thinking that he pretty much is a go-to guy for that sort of thing. I liked him on Sex Room, on Battle of the Sexes, and that would be a song to start with if you're a rap head like I am. But um, the thing about Trey Songz is he does have albums out, and we're gonna go in depth with the first album review I'm gonna do with him, which is Passion, Pain, and Pleasure. So this album came out a half a decade ago, and it was pretty much like a summer fall type album, just because that was where most of his radio songs took off. I don't remember all of the songs that he serviced to the radio, but I do know of at least one. So the answer is if you can smoke to this, as much as you like smoking alone, smoking with females is even better. And there are songs that I'm gonna get to, like the meat of this album real soon, but I will say that I feel like Massage, You Just Need Me, and Bottoms Up are some great songs. Those are more of the careless records that I would not mind, you know, getting lit to. Unfortunate's another one. There's 13 songs on this album. Don't be confused and thinking, well, it's 17 on here. Well, it's actually, there's 4 skits, so it's pretty standard. And with the production, for the most part, when you immediately listen to it, it sounds better. I feel like Unusual, You Just Need Me, Unfortunate, Love Faces, Massage, and Red Lipstick are some of the best produced songs, but the way that those go, they don't always last throughout the verses. Like, it's just like the best part of the beat is in the chorus, which kind of sucks sometimes, but that's just something. It is rather well produced for an R&B album. But the unheard songs, so out of 13 songs, I like 6, and then there were 2 almost songs, so that's actually above decent. That's almost like solid. So we'll talk about them now. The songs I like were Love Faces, Massage, Bottoms Up, Unusual, Unfortunate, and You Just Need Me. Those were the 6, and then we'll talk about the 2 almost songs, which were Alone and Can't Be Friends. So this album is not club rap or club R&B where you have these songs that just feel like Trey Songz is just popping bottles and dancing and doing that sort of thing. He's a sensual man, and it seems as if he actually enjoys the company of women more than just a couple nights or something. I think he actually takes interest in that sort of thing, because there's actually songs to the atmosphere of more than just going out and hooking up with someone. There's only one club song on this album, and that's Bottoms Up. So a couple songs that I feel like are kind of in the heat of the moment, not necessarily, hey, we've known each other for a while, are Massage and You Just Need Me. These are 2 really good ones if you're just looking to be a little bit more flittery and, unconcerned and that sort of attitude. There's also some numbers when when things are a little bit more, you know, trying to look for the word, isolated. I feel like Unfortunate's one of those said songs, and maybe Love Faces would be another one, just depending upon how you get. But yeah, I mean, there's just different atmospheres to this album. Some of these are, depending upon how long you've known the woman, I would not recommend playing them right off the bat. Maybe Love Faces and Red Lipstick are a few of those. And possibly Massage, but well, then again, I don't know. I recommend Massage, but Alone, I did like that one. I think I'll probably up the score just because I actually did like it, but there isn't necessarily. I'm trying to think of like the songs where you're spending time with people, but it's for a certain amount of time. Like you say, oh, well, I have more than a week, but I don't have half a year. That type of attitude. Just looking for songs for that setting is a little bit more difficult to do. Can't Be Friends feels kind of like a wake up call song, which I do think is pretty good for what it was. And some of the other ones you'll have to listen to, but yeah, so I do recommend this release. And I'm going to give it, because I did like 6 out of 13, that would be about a 5. But then the two Almost songs, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10, just because I think I'll like those two. Now, just depending upon the songs, like I said, the songs to go to that, if you just need a playlist for your car or something, you've got people in your life, you're meeting new people, I'd say Bottoms Up, Unfortunate, You Just Need Me, Unusual with Drake, and Massage and Alone. Those are just a few of them. But Nicki and Drake are on here. Those are the two guests. So it is kind of like a cousin of commercial rap, but I do feel like it's good to know some R&B. So yeah, I'm gonna give this album a 7 out of 10. 8 out of 13 is still just needed a few more. I mean, I guess I could give it a 7.5, but so the future Trey Songz has dropped albums recently, but we'll see what he's up to soon. There's definitely more I could pull out of my ass. The social score, I'm gonna give it an 8, or I'll give it a 7 social, just because there's just not enough club songs, and there weren't that many songs that charted off this album. So, it had the standard R&B problem of not having, more than one or two songs that people remember. So once you realize that, you have to just look for it. But it's still, it's still great music. So don't not pick this up just because there weren't radio songs. But can it be topped? I think the answer is this is a really good look, but just a couple more songs probably would have helped. So I give this album a 7.5 and a 7 social. Subscribe for more fun.